our Biohack Sleep Playbook. So, thank you. We've been through a journey together where I list all the plays that you need to do to have the best sleep ever, to help you be more you, to bring out the best version of you because you're going to sleep awesome, you're going to wake up energized, you're going to wake up motivated, and you feel good about your day, right? Ultimately, when you start your day right because you slept well, possibilities are endless. And when you don't have it, you know how hard the day is going to be. That creates a lot of frustration. It creates a lot of problems. It's like walking through knee-deep mud. You've got all this dead weight pulling you back, and we don't want that because you are meant for success. You're meant for great things, and the best days are yet to come. That's what this is all about. So today, I want to go through and have a good coaching chat with you about what are some of the things that's going to get in the way of you being truly successful. What the next step might look like after you completed this sleep biohacking playbook. There are other series of things of which I'll talk about as well as part of that next step. Okay, so that is not what I want to show. I do want to show you the slide. So, but first, congratulations, right? If you watch every single module through the entire series, that is a big investment of your time. And for that, thank you. And I hope you really got some value out of it. It takes a lot of commitment to, and I think courage to be able to, understand where your gaps are. Understand that, oh, my sleep is getting in the way. It's impacting me. And therefore, I want to do something about it. And I'm committing your time to actually watch all the modules and implementing the steps. So for that, congratulations. You're the man or the woman. I want to make sure we cover everyone who might be watching. So what does that next step look like, right? Okay. As human beings, when we go through change, there's usually a number of reactions that can happen. You can maintain it. So you feel successful, you maintain the habits, you'll be able to keep it going. What often happens is also we pull back to where we were. Because the habits or changes didn't stick. What you learned didn't stick. So we revert back to the way we always lived. And therefore, we're back to square one. Or some of you might take everything that you've learned so far and you went to bigger and better and higher. Whether it's productivity, focus, mastery, you're really kind of taking advantage. So usually there's 3 different possibilities for you going forward. You can either maintain what you've learned and gained, you can revert back to where you were, or you can potentially go on to bigger and better things in terms of biohacking your own productivity, focus, and finally reach this state of mastery. So they're the option. I want to give you some ideas of what you can do about those things. There's a few options. One thing that will really help you create meaningful change is to have coaching. And what does that look like? And this, you can do that with a trusted partner or someone who's actually a trained professional coach, because we have the best intentions of what we want to do when we started out. We may plan, right? We want to eat clean and we want to have better sleep, right? That everyone knows that's good for you. But what happens? What we often do instead? We continue to eat our comfort foods. We continue to eat our donuts and we eat fried chicken. Okay, well, what are my competing commitments? Why do we do that? Why do we eat the comfort food? This is digging deeper. That's what the coach is going to help you to not just maintain but actually to stop you from going back to the way you've always done things, right? Which is maybe just eat a lot of junk and comfort food. The competing commitment that creates that behavior is that we live a busy and stressful life. So we look to food for comfort. And that requires someone to help you dig deeper. This is an example of a coaching conversation or what a coach will take you through. They help you dig. What are you worried about? Right? Why this busy and stressful life, this food behavior, is it worries that contribute to that? Because maybe perhaps you have a lot of debt. Maybe you have a big payroll that you're responsible for. Maybe the sales has gone down and therefore you're worried about paying the bills. Maybe because of something you can't control. COVID happened and therefore you worry and stressed. Those are things that can worry. And again, these contribute to your behavior of relying on food for comfort. What are the underlying assumptions that you believe are true? Maybe you're not aware of it consciously, but this is what a coach helps you do. Is there are sometimes there's a worldview of how things should be. And these are the hidden assumptions that often drive a lot of thought and behaviors that can be negative for our goal. The underlying assumption is that being busy is the key to paying the bills. Perhaps that's your assumption that, well, I'm so busy, I'm stressed, and I'm worried about paying the bills, and because being busy and or potentially stressed it's really what I need to do. That's just the way it is. Is that true? Is that true? Maybe. Can you test it? Right? Maybe it's not just about being busy. Maybe it's about being effective. So perhaps we can solve the paying bill problem differently. Being busy is not the only way to achieve that, because busy creates the stress, which creates addiction to comfort food. What if I try this? I'm going to test this. I'm going to eat clean. And I'm going to see if I can get extra focus for which I can better prioritize. And I don't have to be as busy, but I still can achieve more. Can you see this is where this is going? This is getting a coach to help you mentally walk through these things and help you dig deep in what's driving your behavior. What do you do instead of doing what you wanted to do, so that you can uncover the hidden assumptions, the hidden worries, and the hidden worldviews that you have that may have actually brought you your success today, but then is now impacting your future or where you wanted to be, right? This is something that I want to share with you because it's something that's helped transform my mind and my thinking about what I do to really just be able to take on new ambitions and new goals and be successful with that. That's what I also do with my executives. I coach them through things that's really, really tricky. Some of them have really key important decisions they need to make, and they need someone to coach them through so that they're making a really good decision that's not reactive. That is not something that is, that they want to make quality decisions. So highly recommend you look into that if you need that help to maintain, not just maintain your change, but maybe if you can take it forward to that next level. What does next level look like? Okay, so we've covered so far a whole bunch of stuff in this Bible. We talk about how you can hack your circadian rhythm. Okay, we've talked about how you can fall asleep fast, and fix snoring, apnea. If you've got trouble breathing, that's going to impact your sleep. We talk about sleep supplement. How can you boost your sleep with supplement? We've gone through how you can stay asleep, and what happens is if you get disrupted, how you can quickly go back to sleep. I'm giving you some module. We talk about battling your thoughts, controlling your monkey mind, so it doesn't impact your performance. You want to master, you want to control your mindful sleep. We talk about technology, not just from sound biohacking of your sleep, but we also talked about the use of technology, how you can take advantage of understanding how these influences your biology, and therefore get the benefit without the negative impact. So there's quite a few things that we cover, but there's a lot that we also can't cover. The role of sleep environment setting, your bedding, your pillows, air quality, those things are impacting your sleep. Toxins, what your mattress is made from, your pillows made from, and mold. If you've got mold in the environment, I briefly mentioned it, but we really just haven't been able to dig deep into that. We've covered some breath work, but there are other forms of breath work that is going to help you in creating and programming your mind for rest, for good quality rest. There is also an element of your genes and specific mutations that impact your ability to go and rest. For example, some people have this mutation called MAO, SNP, SMP. Okay, so that's just a technical term. It's just like certain part of your gene has a single mutation. That means that either you're able to process catecholamines or hormones that excite you, or you can't, or you have a slow processing of those things, and that has an impact your sleep. And that's something we can't really dig deep into, because that's very, very, it's an entire topic on itself. Advanced custom sleep routine, how you tailor it, executive tailoring for your specific situation. So what I've given you is a play-by-play playbook of what you need to focus on, right? But there's more, and I encourage you to reach out. If you need support on any of those things, whether it's about your environment or about your specific situation and need a solution, reach out. Let me know how I can support you. So those things we can't cover, but we will cover this in the Unfair Advantage membership. That is what the membership is all about. There's a lot of content that we just really can't fit in. The playbook is really to give you the play, but not the comprehensive knowledge to help you implement every little step, because we can't fit that all in here. But you have the roadmap. The playbook is a roadmap to the best sleep ever. And once you understand the roadmap, you can go and explore and find all these tips. That's where the Unfair Advantage Tribe that I want to briefly talk about, that is essentially what's going to help you. It can give you it allows me to drip feed various pieces that's going to help you in implementing and being successful in each of these plays, this roadmap, right? And that is an ongoing subscription. Now, if you're already part of the member, you already know about it, but if you haven't seen it, go and check it out. Lastly, I want to share with you is I have an upcoming biohack productivity bootcamp, which will go through the entire sleep playbook, and we go and do that together as a community. If you want to know more about it, go and check it out, and it's part of my Unfair Advantage Tribe membership as well. All right, that is all for today. Congratulations for going through and completing all these modules, and I look forward to seeing you in the near future. God bless.